testify of what was already announced in heaven over his life. For the Lord had already told the enemy that my servant Job is righteous. And Job had to live it out as a testimony. Some of you are in the fire, and it's only to testify about what God has announced over your life in heaven. And the enemy is trying everything that he can to prove God wrong. But the Lord already said, I won't allow my word to return unto me void. So what he do? He put fire in you and under you to prove that his word is true. So if the Lord made you a promise and the heat comes, stand as a testimony to bear witness with what heaven has announced over your life. So I say to you that's elevated, I say to you that's hiding and afraid, be the witness of what heaven has already announced over your life. Echo it with your life. Echo it with your life. And so, Father, for every promise that you made towards us, and we may have forgotten it, and the enemy's trying really hard to make you to be a liar, we stand and say, we take that word and we eat it. I want you to recall every promise that the Lord said and just begin to eat it again. Eat it so that you can be the living testimony of what heaven has announced over you. Come on, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. This is the heart and bowl, right? Eat it, eat the scroll. Eat the announcement, eat that promise, eat it, consume it all. Let it be released in your bloodstream. Let it fuel your energy. Let it fuel your passion. Let it rekindle and reignite the fire that you once had. No longer will you be able to hide in the valley. No longer will you be able to die in that. No longer will you be able to close the door and to turn away and ignore the very announcements that God has released over heaven. For he will not allow his word to return unto him void. He won't allow it to return unto him void. So be the very announcement that he has already made. Walk and live and be the very announcement that he has already proclaimed over your life. You are a son and you are a daughter. You are not a bastard. You are not an orphan. You are not it. You are a son and a daughter of the Most High God. Be the very thing that the Lord has announced over your life. We consume every promise. We eat the manna. We eat the manna. We eat the manna. We don't know what it's made of, but we eat the manna. We consume the manna. And we won't complain about the manna. We won't complain about the manna, but it's necessary for our journey. It's necessary for our life. We are a living testimony of what heaven has announced. We're the living testimony of what heaven has announced. We will eat the manna. We will eat the manna. And we'll be the living testimony of what heaven has announced. A living testimony of what heaven has announced. Father, release We are